My husband is Bill Martin. A lot of people may know him as Cowboy Bill Martin. He is a nationally touring comedian and has traveled all across the nation as well as entertained our troops overseas. We have been blessed with 5 healthy children, and both of us have known people who have had children die young or who have had children that have been fighting the battle with cancer or other life-threatening illnesses.
The whole foundation started with one young girl named Ashley Miller. Her parents were big fans of mine and asked me to put my name on a golf tournament a few years ago for her. She had a rare form of cancer. I didn't know Ashley at all at the time. But I went over and I met her. I played in the golf tournament. We raised a little money for her. Then her cancer went into remission and it came back with a vengeance. And Ashley lost her battle with cancer in June of 2011. And since then I tried to get myself involved with pediatric cancer and I couldn't figure it out. And one day I just Googled kids with cancer images. Just kind of opened it up to the universe, see if I could find an answer. And it had all these big, bright, beautiful faces, these beautiful smiles and the bald heads. And in the mirror, I could see my cowboy hat. And that's when it hit me. But these kids need cowboy hats. What 7-year-old would want to wear a wig, but what 7-year-old wouldn't want to wear a cowboy hat? So my wife and I formed Cowboys Who Care Foundation, a nonprofit organization, and our sole mission is to provide financial support, smiles, and free cowboy hats to boys and girls who have cancer and other life-threatening illnesses. So I've made hospital visits in Cleveland, in Sacramento. 2 years in a row now we've done it for the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas, and we'll be back out there again this year. And this foundation speaks more to the Western lifestyle than anything I've ever been a part of. The hat, when I was growing up, meant honor and bravery and kindness, and that's what I think we're also bringing with the Cowboys Who Care Foundation.
It's a great blessing, whether you're the one receiving the hat, the one giving the hat, or the one just taking it all in.
There was one young man who was missing half of his jaw, and they said he probably wouldn't want to do a picture. He doesn't really make eye contact, and so I set the hat on him and his chest puffed out, and you could see this instant self-esteem build just with the hat. And then suddenly he made this great big smile with me, and a week later I got an email from his mother that said for the first time ever he participated in every event. He made eye contact with everybody. They had to negotiate the hat off of him to take a shower and to go to sleep. That's what the hats did.
Lots of times I'm at the back taking photos of all the kids, and we'll have 6 or 7 cowboys walking through carrying boxes and their cowboy hats are on, and we're walking down the halls and you see all these little kids over to the side. They start leaning over and whispering, "Did you see the Cowboys? Did you see the Cowboys? Where are the Cowboys going?" And it's the buzz that even happens in the hospital, that there are cowboys in the hospital. It's great to watch.
We try to bring that entire cowboy lifestyle into the room. And you can see from moms to nurses to doctors to dads to kids, everybody gets involved with the hat.
The kids need a smile, but it also brings some light to the parents. And a lot of people forget what they go through, and their main goal is to see their child happy, even if it's for a moment.
We were doing the regular hospital visits, and we stepped into a room, and this young man was there, and his face lit up. Now, sometimes the kids are happy, sometimes they're not sure why we're there, and then this young man, it's hard to describe, but he just lit up. And then his mom looked at me, and she said he was a cowboy for Halloween, but he had a plastic hat. And after he had been diagnosed with leukemia, he had asked her and asked her and asked her to get him a real cowboy hat. And then she said, and then today you guys walk in with it. And the tears streamed down both of her cheeks. And she said, "You guys were sent here by God." That's more than a hat.